Trainees, let me go ahead and demonstrate to you what the right step drill movement is going to look like. Trainees, I want you to understand when I perform this drill movement that I'll represent everybody in the entire flight, and I'll set the standard for performance that I'll need you to emulate. For this whole impression, I want you to pay attention to the lower half of my body, particularly what my feet do. Right step, arch, hut, tap, back, up, hut, tap, back, up, flight, halt. Let me go ahead and demonstrate for you one more time, this time from a side view. Again, I'll represent everybody in the flight without exception, and I'll set the standard for performance that you'll need to emulate. For this demonstration, I want you to pay attention to the upper half of my body, particularly what my hands do. Right step, arch, hut, tap, back, up, hut, tap, back, up, light, halt. Alright, trainees, now that I went ahead and demonstrated what this is going to look like, I talked to you about there were certain requirements that we need to have whenever we perform this particular drill movement. There's four for the actual drill movement of right step. The first one being is we need to be halted at attention. The second requirement being is it can be performed in any of the four formations we may find ourselves in. The third requirement being is it must be performed in either close or normal interval. And finally, it must be performed at the cadence of quick time. Once we have those four requirements, we've attained those four requirements, you can perform it at any given point. Trainees, I'm going to go ahead and break down the drill movement for you at this point so that every trainee in the flight understands how to properly do this. The commands that you will receive, trainees, is right step, march, with right step being your preparatory or thinking command and march being your command of execution or go command. When you receive the preparatory command of right step, you will mentally prepare yourself. When you receive the command of execution march, you will raise your right leg from the hip just enough so that the foot clears the ground. Keep your legs straight but not stiff and your heels on line. You will move the right foot approximately 12 inches from the left foot, placing the right foot down 22.5 degrees off the center line of your body. Without scraping the ground, you will place your right heel back together with your right heel. As you were, you'll place your left heel back together with your right heel with snap, so that your heels are on line and feet forming a 45-degree angle. Your upper body remains at the position of attention throughout the drill movement. Cadence. Trainees' cadence will be given as follows. Counts 1 and 3 will be given as the right heel strikes the ground. Counts 2 and 4 will be given as the heels come together as such. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll continue to take steps in this manner until given your next set of commands, which will be flight halt. Let me go ahead and break my stage so I can actually describe this to you the right way. Trainees, the commands of flight halt. While taking steps, the commands of flight halt will come as the heels come together. You must understand that. When you receive the preparatory command of flight, you will mentally prepare yourself, but continue to take steps. When you receive the command of execution halt, all trainees will take one more step with their right foot, placing it 22.5 degrees off the center line of their body. All trainees will then bring their left heel back together with their right heel with snap, so that their heels are on line and feet forming a 45-degree angle. Your body is now back at the position of attention. Trainees, do we have any questions on anything that we just went over?